Welcome back to Fat Butcher Rips. Today we're going to do two more boxes from the 23-24 SP Authentic Master Case that I've picked up. Excited to dig into these. Let's rip. All right, let's get into box number one. All right, so I just wrapped up the first video where I opened four and I was kind of mixing and matching. It made literally no difference. Whichever direction I went, I was pulling the Future Watch out of the box right away. So we'll just stick with my normal right side first and see how that treats us. We got a little something here, some sort of gold, Pinto Barzal, and Ryan O'Reilly. It's a good looking auto. I don't mind that. Again, kind of talked about it in the first one. These secondary autos, the non-Future Watch autos, are a bit of a crapshoot. So this is a solid vet player. It's not a superstar in the hobby by any stretch, but good looking auto, good looking card. Solid little start. Don't mind that. All right, we got the collaborations and the Beniers red and Quick, Rantanen, and Miller base, and we keep it moving. So we had a couple of the first boxes had autos in two straight, and this looks like another one of those. So we'll set that aside. I don't want to open my first two autos back to back. That was a little dispiriting in the last one when the autos were the first two cards you pulled. Yurchak, McDavid. Oh. Well, sign of the times to 49. Go Hawks, Philip Roos. I'm a Hawks guy. If anyone's going to get this card and enjoy it, it's certainly going to be me. So what are you going to do? I'll enjoy it for what it is. It's a cool Hawks card. Nice little inscription on there. I don't know what in the world Philip Roos is up to. I know he's not playing for the Hawks anymore, so certainly not that, but all right, we'll take it. All right, and we have an evolve of Timo Meier, proper evolve with multiple teams. Don't mind that. Torrey Krug red, Perrone, Stone, Everly. All right. All right. Had to adjust my light. We'll see how that works. I can't really tell how the shadows are working for us here. All right, Matty Beniers, Krug, Matthews, Lacombe, Connor Zary, Future Icon of Connor Zary to $3.99. I haven't seen one of those. Heiskanen red and some base. This is a pretty front-loaded box so far. Zary's a decent enough rookie. Don't have an issue with him, but this would have been three straight autos plus our numbered card out of the first four packs. So who knows what's going to be left here? I don't know. Spectrum Effects is left. Kucherov, the kind of blue parallel of our guy Ryan O'Reilly. This is an O'Reilly box. Yarventi red Future Watch, and on to the second stack. What do we got here? Zegras, McTavish, Doc, and Dustin Wolf. It's a blue, it's a parallel. This is the red parallel of Pageantry. Tyson Forrester, neither of those are going to be huge values. Eriksson red and base. All right. So it looks like one half of this box is going to be kind of the hits, and the other half they're going to fill with kind of parallels of sorts, if anything. Minchikov, Chatfield, who had a horrible MMA takedown in the Washington game the night before this was being filmed, so not a fan. Robert Thomas red, Slav, Stevenson, and Cates. All right. And what else do we got here? All right, we got Norris, Suzuki, Lafreniere, An evolve of Bo Horvat, who truly is evolving. Luke Hughes, you know, slow going still, but young guy. Hugh McGee, and some base. All right, 2 more packs. Let's see. Patrick Laine, no longer with the Jackets, but that's fine. Akito Hiros, Dadonov, William Dufour red, Konechny, Miller, and Besser. All right, 1 more here, and then we still have our Future Watch, which unfortunately is a retro. We are certainly getting more retros than true Future Watches, which is not ideal, but you get what you get. Stevenson Pageantry, nice little Matthews red, sneaky little cool card. And last pack of the box. All right, and it is Nick Sweeney. The Desharnais box. Nice. I think he's a Shark now. I don't know. He's bounced. We'll certainly say that. Okay. Well, it was a 3 auto box. First 3 auto box that I've gotten here in the case. It is not the 3 autos you want, and I am very worried that Philip Roos is like the inner case hit. And if that is the case, we're on the struggle bus. So let's clear the table. Let's open 1 more box and let's see how we make out. All right, box number 2. We'll start on the right again. That's fine. We kind of knocked all the good stuff out last time by going right, but I'm not going to outsmart myself. We're going to stick with it. And it's a green Timo Meier Evolve, which are rare, but also just parallel inserts, so nothing crazy. And Elias on our red. All right, that's a reasonable start. Nothing too crazy to make the rest of the box seem a little anticlimactic. We've got our McCann Evolve. We've got our Pageantry of Jerry Cheevers and Emile Andre red. Emile Andre, there's a guy that I really thought he had an opportunity to do some kind of interesting stuff with Philly, but I really don't hear a lot about him. Huberto, Zooks, Yurchek, Cole Gutman. It looks like we've got another gold auto here. And it's Robert Thomas /99, solid player. Brock Nelson red. I'd say pretty unequivocally, the Thomas /99 is the best non-Future Watch auto out of this box. I mean, out of this, it's the only one out of this box, but out of this case so far. And I gotta say, I hope it doesn't stay that way the whole time, but that's a nice little secondary non-Future Watch auto. I like that card. All right. Now, the key is this going to be like the rest of the box where the autos are back-to-back in the packs, or is it going to get mixed in a little bit more? McDavid on the front, and a spectrum of Draisaitl, like that. Minchkov blue, and Lacombe Future Watch red. I've gotten a lot of different Lacombe things, whether I like it or not. Last pack of stack 1. These do open pretty easy, so I'm actually surprised. I was taking a look at some pop counts. These have not graded well for people. Ooh, I like that. I like Matthew Knies. I'm a Knies guy. For some reason, Matthias Ekholm was backwards. And Rupe Hintz red. Okay. We'll sleeve up the Matthew Knies Future Watch. Not a crazy value card or anything, but good looking card, good young player. So, yeah, the pop report on PSA for this product, not very encouraging if looking to get something. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Marco Kasper, good young player. Why are these upside down and backwards? That's weird. Soloviev red and some base. This is a good, true future watch. Marco Kasper, nice young player, has some real upside with Detroit getting lots of opportunity now, and he's doing a nice job taking advantage of it. So certainly pleased with that. He and Matthew Poitras are probably the two best future watches so far, which, you know, again, much like Robert Thomas, if that holds up at the end of all of this, we got problems. And got a limited gold auto of Chandler Stevenson. So 2 straight, honestly, with these. Gensel red and some base. So 2 straight boxes with 3 autos. The 3 in this box, even though the last box had an inscription auto to 49, the 3 in this box definitely outpacing the last one. We'll put this here, why not? So we got 2 solid vets in Thomas and Stevenson, the Thomas to 99, a true future watch auto of Marco Kasper. That is a solid threesome of autos. All right, here we go. We have got Ridley Gregg, Ty Cartier, and Jet Greaves, one of the goalies that you're not necessarily crazy about in this rookie class. Or at least that I'm not. Maybe you are. Maybe you're in the Greaves family. Who knows? All right. Tage Thompson. Again, you know, if you're not haven't been on 3 teams, it's tough. Like these pageantries, but Dakota Joshua, okay. Dylan, not a wings guy in general, but I'll take the Dylan red. It's actually a nice color match, much as I hate to admit it. All right, last pack of this, and we're gonna have our red pageantry and a blue evolve of Bo Horvat, Matthew Poitras, nice enough, and Ty Emberson. This just doesn't look good with the Sharks colors necessarily on the reds, but what are you gonna do? And Pasta. All right, that is 2 boxes in the books. Box 2. Thomas, not an auto. I've been saying it's an auto this whole time and just assumed. So, boy, oh boy. I've saved everyone from having to jump into the comments and saying I'm crazy. Though I still could be, just not for that. Kasper and Stevenson, still 2 solid autos. The gold to 99 of Thomas is not as great as when I thought it was an auto for some reason. I like the Nyes. The Nyes is good. And what do we think? Who's the best red out of here? Yeesh. I don't know. We'll just say we got a bunch of reds. All right, so that is it for the 2-box break. Could have done worse. Could have done a lot better. Got a ruse. Inscription auto to 49, probably the hit that I should have been looking for, but just not the guy I want. So got 2 more boxes from this inner that I'll be opening up shortly, and look forward to sharing that with everybody. So please, if you get an opportunity, comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.